say, the German man called Johannes Gutenberg. He came from a wine region in Germany called Mainz. And this was based, everybody says this was based on a wine press. It annoys me when they say that, because you don't press wine, do you? What do you press? You press grapes. So, the way this worked, there'd be two people working on this. You'd have an apprentice and a printer, right? And the way this would work, okay, you pull out the bed. I've done this before. And when other people do it, they don't put it, the screw back up.
Amazing.
They pull out the bed. Open the bed. That frame that I showed you down at the composing stone, so you'd have all your type, okay, put in the frame, and the frame would be put on the bed. And then, this is where the apprentice comes in, you have something like this. This is called a dabber, and you'd have two of these.
What's it called?
A dabber or a dauber. Everybody calls it a dabber, but I think it's a dauber, D-A-U-B-E-R.
Yeah.
Maybe the U is silent. But they'd have two of these, and they'd put some ink on one, rub the two of them together. And this is where, this is the very tricky part of it. You think the printing was the tricky part of it, but this is the tricky part of it, because when they're putting the ink on the form, you have to make sure that it doesn't blot, and that covers everything. So, that's where you get a dab hand out of something. I know. I've a few of them up my sleeve. So the page then would be put on, or your paper would be put onto the frame, onto the frame. The bed would be closed. Push the bed in. You get a lever, and you twist down the corkscrew. I'm going to call it a corkscrew. And press down onto the bed. Your paper would be printed, and that's where you get putting an idea to bed. You've all heard of that. So, we're going to jump forward to about 500 years when the Iron Age came in.
Wow.
These work on the same principle as the wooden one. Wood doesn't last, does it? It deteriorates, just like the type that was used. So, this was invented in America. It was built in Scotland. You can see that the person who invented this has adorned it with emblems of his country. So you have the eagle up there, you have a snake there, and you have good old Lucky there, Loch Ness. So, this wasn't just for decoration though. This acts as a counterbalance. Okay? So, this works on the same principle as this. Would you like to come around there, Sue? I don't have my back to you. So, sorry. This would be found out. It's the same idea as that one there. The lid would be lifted. The frame would be put there. All your type would be put onto the bed. That would be closed down. This would be rolled back in. Now, Milva, do you want to come here?
Sure.
You're going to stand over there for me.
I'm going to get my blanket. That's my, thank you.
And I'm going to push that out. Pull it out towards me. Now, that easy?
Yeah.
It is easy? Okay. And so that would be pushed down onto the bed, and your paper would be printed. So as time evolves, things get smaller. And
This is going to get heavier, isn't it?
yes, it is. So things get smaller but more portable. And this was similar to a print house that W.B. Yeats' two sisters, Lily and Lolly, used to run from their home. Because these were smaller, people could have them in their homes, and women then were able to print as well. So this works on the same principle as that Colombian over there. So do you want to come over here?
Me?
Yeah, because you did that one.
Oh, okay.
And you're going to push that one out and tell me, can you feel the difference?
Oh my God.
Exactly. So that's a little bit harder, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But as I say, they got smaller and they were more portable, so people had them in their houses.
Incredible.
Yeah, and W.B. Yeats' two sisters had one of these in their home, and they printed all W.B. Yeats' poems. So we're going to take a little wander over here.
You may be going.